everyone, and welcome to the Superior Adventurers Guild. I am Ashley. You may know me as Minnesota Muse, and I will be your DM for the evening as we venture through the world of the Undying Sky. It's my Spyro Mini World campaign with original ideas and gods and sometimes even magic items, as we were discussing earlier on the stream. So we want to thank all of you for joining us tonight, and we appreciate your support. And just thank you for having fun, and also those who have wished me happy birthday, because my birthday was yesterday. Um, Please consider following and subscribing to Guild Superior if you like what we do here. If you want to get involved with the game, you can always donate advantage to the players or me by cheering bits. And a couple of shout outs. Please join us every Tuesday for Heroes of Greyhawk, which some of these fine entertainers are in. And we also want to thank our friends at Tabletop Audio who produce the amazing audio music that we're listening to right now, and the wonderful people at 2 Minute Tabletop who created all of these beautiful maps and tokens that I am using for my characters and monsters in this game. Let's see. If you wanna get involved with our shenanigans, come and join our Discord. There will be a link in the chat if you want to join the Discord. We talk games, there's opportunities for you to play games, and we're always sharing coffee memes. We love our memes. All right, last but not least, we have a giveaway. This stream is sponsored by Troll Lord Games, and we would like to thank the good folks at Troll Lord Games for sponsoring us. And tonight, we will be giving away a $10 promo code at the end of the stream for one lucky winner, which they can use to purchase digital loot over at the Troll Lord Games website. Just type in and I can never say exclamation point drawing, as Andy will do and show for you in one moment.
In one moment, please.
All right. And in case you haven't heard about it, the team at Troll Lord Games is also bringing Gary Gygax's World Builders Archive back to print. And they've got a Kickstarter going right now to fund an update and reprint of this amazing series. So please go and check that out as well. We really appreciate them for helping us out, for being our sponsor, and giving you fun stuff. Because who doesn't like free stuff? All right. So I'm going to go around the table and have my players introduce themselves. And please describe your character for us. Let's start with Tithalanos.
Well, the pressure. My name is Tithalanos, streamer and gamer, and here for the fun of this amazing campaign from Ashley. But I am playing Loyal tonight, a purple, that bluish purple, sorry, reddish purple tiefling monk who is, I think right now, bundled up in his new cloak, kind of thinking about what we're about to do next, sitting at the end.
Lots to think about, lots of opportunities. All right, Jillian, Shelly.
Hey guys, I'm Shelly, also known as Flea Monkey on the world, and hey, it's Flea Monkey on Instagram and Threads. Tonight I'm playing Jillian Zane, who is a human goth rogue. She's got all black on, you know,
It should
typical...
be a character type.
It should be, I think. Well, it is, now it is. And she's got one of those cloaks too. She's got it up over her head. She's always just kind of like hiding in the corner, trying to not be seen, and often smoking a minty smelling smoke.
Mysterious.
Very.
All right. Next up, Tara.
Hi, everybody. I am playing Blinken Troggenbow. She is a deep rock gnome cleric who also, if my co-players forgot, we're also warlocks. So awesome. She has she has grayish skin so she can blend into rocks. She has her cloak as well. She has a couple weird quirks about her that some of them just kind of shove off as gnomely. But you'll find out what she likes to do throughout this adventure. I'm super excited to be here.
And we're excited you're here. And last but not least, Andy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Andy, also known as AndyG3D here on Twitch and over on other parts of the internet. Yeah, tonight I'll be playing Gren. He is an artificer and now part warlock. He is from a noble background, not very prominent family, but enough that he wants to stay out of trouble, generally. But things are not shaping up to be going that way. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, you're all in deep trouble. All right. And with that lovely introduction, I think it's time for the recap. All right, everybody. So last time, well, we'll go back a little bit further. You have all made a deal with a dark entity living trapped underneath the Great Library of Elisar. In exchange for helping you out of what would have been your tomb, she wants you to do her a solid and get her out as well. To do this, you are going to have to retrieve a number of objects that were stolen from her. You have retrieved one object from her, but as somebody pointed out last game, there are others. Last session, the party took a long rest in Hector's fabulous cheese shop, and then Loyal, our tiefling friend, he piled up the corpses of dead giant rats in the corner as he was concerned about somebody seeing the corpses and going to investigate. You then headed on the town where you ate some sugary food made by a terrifying 7-foot tall bugbear in a pink apron, who was very nice, by the way. You passed by the butcher shop where a severed pig's head spoke to you and told you in the voice of grandmother to fetch something hidden inside the statue of Ventus, the moon god. You venture to the shrine of Ventus, where Felonius, the moon cleric, complained that vandals had been messing up the grounds. Before you could convince Felonius that you really needed to destroy the marble statue of Ventus, the vandals returned to cause havoc. However, you quickly realized that they weren't normal town drunks, but the undead. You thought about waiting to see how it would go. Unfortunately, Felonius decided to try to jump into the fray, throwing rocks at what he thought were drunks and aggroing the zombies. You dispatched the zombies. The statue in the process was destroyed by the zombies, and you retrieved an orb from the statue of Ventus. However, when Jillian Zane reached out to retrieve the orb, it absorbed into her hand and disappeared. You then decided to retreat to the Even Star pub for some fish and chips, which is where we left you last time. So you are all sitting around in the Even Star Inn and pub, having some fish and chips. And what are you guys gonna do now?
I, I mean, we're kind of out of options, right? And there's only really one place to go.
You're referring to the library, right?
Unfortunately, yes.
I mean, makes sense. Your sister's probably she's probably trapped there.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know about you guys, but I do not feel my greatest. So I will need some time to heal a little bit or heal myself a little bit before we go doing any other adventurous type stuff.
That was really brave, you taking on that really giant creature. I commend you.
And
Thank you.
Thank you for coming to my rescue as well.
I don't know why I did that. I mean, that was that was like nothing I've ever done, I think. I think it's the bond that we have forged in that creepy tomb, temple, basement. What was that? I still don't know.
Grandma's house?
Library sub-basement.
Grandma's sub-basement temple,
Well,
grave,
I mean, that's
jail.
kind of what we want to find out, right? I mean,
That's why we have to go there.
I feel like we just
I mean,
need some,
besides your sister, obviously.
yeah. Besides some, some answers.
Well, shall we maybe away to somewhere a bit quieter to hash out some plans?
I think that sounds like a plan in and of itself. Shall we go to a hidey hole?
Seems like the best option to me. There better not be more rats there.
I mean, we could
I'm-
probably just stay here too, right?
Sleep at this table? What are you talking about?
No, in this inn.
Depends on how long. Well,
Well,
I guess I don't know when we're planning to go. Maybe that's something we'll go talk about.
That's true.
I'd like to get out of the earshots of other people's, and again, I would like to relax a little bit. Away.
The server comes back over. She is a black-furred tabaxi, and she looks around and says, "Can I get you anything else? I think we have one more of the green sludge, if that floats your boat. Otherwise, we do have the rose wine."
That might be enough for us.
Yeah, that's all. I don't need any more.
Oh, all right. Then I'll get your bill.
Thanks.
She turns around and heads back to the table, or heads back to the bar.
As much as
Alright.
I'd like wine, we got to get out of here, right? And make our plan. What time is it about?
Well, let's
Ish.
see. I would say it's probably getting to be around 5-6 o'clock at this point. You just had some fish and chips, so you had a little bit on the early side of a litter because you just had candied fruit for lunch or brunch. All right, so you all are gonna pack
Yeah.
up
Let's go.
and head out onto the street in the setting sun. Let's see. As you're walking around, you pass a job board that is posted in town, which you are welcome to go and read if you want. A lot of the vendors with carts are packing up their wares as the sun is setting because they don't have a lot of artificial lights or magic lights. And just as you pass an alleyway, a little hand reaches out and grabs Jillian by the cloak. And you turn around and you are looking into the face of a person that you know, a young brown-furred tabaxi, barely 18. She's kind of underweight. She's missing part of an ear. And Jillian, you know her as Midski. And she just pulls you aside for a second and says, "Where you been?"
I've been hiding. I'm
Yeah,
gonna push her forward a little and kind of away from the earshot of these guys if I can do that at all.
yeah, you just see like Jillian just get pulled into an alleyway.
Oh.
All right.
Uh,
You've been gone for 6 days?
It doesn't seem like that long for me, but yeah, I've been hiding. They got cords, they got
I know, right?
Jeff, they got
I've been to, I mean, have you even been to the jail?
no, I'm afraid I'll get recognized. I was there.
Even I went to the jail. Like, I thought, aren't you Court's like best friends?
We are,
Or,
but
I
I
mean,
can't do them any I can't do them any favors if I'm also incarcerated. What did they say?
well, they said they're gonna move them in a couple days. You know,
To where?
like, to put them to work for their crimes.
What are they gonna make Jeff do? I mean, he's just a ferret.
I don't know. They got like a little tiny manacle, like chain thing. It will make him lift tiny rocks.
Wow. What do we do? Should we try to break him out? I mean, Jeff's not gonna be able to do that. He's gonna go crazy on them. Do you remember when he attacked those and he broke his tooth off? He is a maniac.
Oh yeah, regular Jeff. I thought you were talking to human Jeff. Jeff is like he's so mad that we call him human Jeff.
I mean,
well,
you've got to tell them apart somehow. I don't want to say ferret Jeff because ferret Jeff will bite me in the face if I did that. So human Jeff seems like a better option. So what do we
Yeah.
do?
well, and she looks you up and down, and she like you see her eyes fall on your magical cloak, and
mhm.
then move to your magical bag, and be like,
Okay,
"What the hell, Jillian?"
I'll come clean. You're not. I can tell you. I got into the library. I took kind of a cover as a potential student. I had to hide. I was nervous. I feel like they saw me on our last job. I got out. It's my fault. It's my fault it happened. We didn't know
starts
they
like
had.
nervously preening.
We
He's so nervous.
we cased the place and there were no cats in there before. And there was a cat when we went in there and my allergies kicked in and I sneezed and I blew our cover.
Well, maybe you can use some of your fancy stolen magic items and get them out. Like how much is this worth? And she like lifts up your cloak.
Well, that's a story too. I am not sure, but probably a lot. I expect it's got a story too. Okay.
The
Tomorrow?
friends don't let friends rot in jail. or get sent to a work camp.
You're right. You're right. I've been a little preoccupied with my own situation. These guys back here, we're all kind of in this together.
I don't know, but it looks really bad. It looks like you just ditched us for a new gang.
No, well, I can see how it
They're
looks,
not as
yes.
cool as we are. She shouts over your
Blink.
shoulder.
Lincoln will look back behind her. I'm guessing we've passed, and just go, huh?
They're a strange bunch, but we all have gone through something together very recently, and
I
anyway,
bet.
we had some other plans, but they're moving them tomorrow?
Well, no, not tomorrow, but they wanted to get him out before the festival, because I guess they don't want a bunch of thugs in jail.
That reminds me of, you heard anything about what's going on over at the library in the last couple days?
No, what's going on at the library?
Well, that's what I'd like to know. There's some weird stuff. I don't want to go into it too deeply. I don't even understand it, so I don't know what I could tell you. But we'll
I mean, I did see that notice on the job board about that missing girl. He said that she was last seen at the library. But I just figured, like, we all say we're going to the library because, like, who wouldn't want to go study with a bunch of rich kids?
Yeah, there's actually, we're gonna have to talk later. There are a couple of nice marks there. Spied.
Right.
But we have some other problems to solve first. Not the least of which is getting these guys out before they get sent to a work camp now. There's quite a few things that need to be attended to in short order.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe we could get them when they're trying to move them, or like jump them as they're leaving town, or I don't know.
I don't know if this is a crew that jumps people, and I kind of indicate back to the three behind me.
Yeah, they don't look really strong.
No,
but I mean, they do all look real rich, though. She's like, ooh. I mean, you definitely got style with the matching cloaks.
Yeah, that's not anything about a gang. I'm with you guys. This is not our gang uniform here. We just happen to all get this. Just to clarify.
Well, I mean, you are
the thing
matching.
that happened to us. We are matching. Yeah, not what it looks like. Minx,
roll
no.
a deception check for me. Okay. And then roll a persuasion check for me as well, because we'll see whether she believes you and whether she is going to go with this.
Deception 17.
Okay,
Persuasion.
she believes that you're telling the truth.
Oh, persuasion is also a 17.
Okay, yeah, good job. All right. I mean, I guess this is just like for now, right? And then
this isn't even. There's nothing for now. Okay, we just we've got a situation we need to resolve, and then I'm with you guys. Or maybe they can help us with our situation. Alley Brigade business always comes first.
Yeah, Alley Brigade forever. She just a little fist bump. Her fur is soft and fluffy.
Well, my sharp rings are not. Okay, so I'm gonna need to tell these guys what our plan is. We had something else kind of in the works tonight, but we're gonna need to make a plan. Where are you gonna be? Are you back?
I get it if you can't get him out, but like at least say goodbye. Like that's rough. You know?
Yeah. Yeah. You're right. I do need to go. I was
I mean,
afraid. I
or
was afraid.
or maybe hear me out here. We can go back to the shop and we can put the pressure on until he like retracts and then,
No,
they'll have to let him go,
no,
right?
no. We can't talk about the shop right now. And I point back to the group.
Yeah, she looks back at you guys. All right.
One of them works at the shop.
All right. I don't know where this is going,
Okay.
but
Just let's
you
not
got a
mention
plan,
it.
right?
Yes.
Sounds real complicated.
Would you like me to roll another deception? We
No,
most definitely have this covered.
she's on board. She believes you.
Okay.
Unless you say something real bad.
Try to wrap it up so I don't.
Oof. All right. Well, I'll be around. Still kind of hiding out myself.
Where are you hiding?
Well, like the alley over, behind the
the alley?
tailor's shop. You know that one with the awning.
You should. I'll describe where our hideout is. You should go there. It's safe. It's warm. It's dry. There may or may not be rats. You know how I feel about rats.
Oh, who doesn't have rats?
But you are welcome to go stay there.
Oh
Valley
shit,
Brigade
Jillian, that's
stays
great.
together.
I mean, can I bring any of the others that are still around?
Yeah. If they're not mad at me.
I mean, we'll see after they like sleep in a real house.
It's like a nice offering, right? Hopefully their
Yeah,
anger will subside.
Okay, yeah, it's like empty.
Well, I mean, of people, yeah. I can't speak to the other animals that might be in there. We cleared out a lot of rats.
Oh, well, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll go tell the guys.
Okay. Tell them I miss them. Doing my best right now.
All right.
Do you want to smoke? Do you want to take one? Take a couple for them?
No, that's okay. Like, mint is weird.
Has a nice effect. Okay, Minx. Maybe I'll see you back there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And she gets the information for the place and she just darts off. You guys may have noticed like her clothes look a little shabby too. Like this is a poor kind of a gutter rat, barely 18-year-old tabaxi.
So I'll turn around. So, guys, we might have something else to do. If it's okay with you guys, I need to go to the jail.
Go to jail? Why
just
would we
to
go there?
visit
We're
somebody
trying to stay out of there.
quick. I know. Ming says, hold on my heartstrings a little bit. Made me see the error of my selfish ways. There's someone I need to talk to in there. Do you want to come?
Now
Just,
particularly.
I mean, I guess we could go.
Are you just going to talk? Can we stand a ways in the shadow and not come in with you?
I'm not gonna make you do anything, but why do you not want to go into jail?
I don't feel good.
They. I don't know who's looking for us. Is the library attached to the jail?
I doubt it.
Does the library
Not-
have their own jail?
It's not. Well, the jail as you know it, like the public jail, is not the library jail. Like they are near one another, but there is like a public kind of a town guard jail location where there are barracks for the town guard inside, and there may be some kind of underhanded jail cell inside the library for all you know.
Plus, I don't know if you noticed, but we carry some magical bags that aren't exactly ours. And if they find that out when we go to the jail, then we could be put in jail.
Who's to say they're not ours?
We don't know. We don't know if the jail knows about the library. We don't know.
Okay, first things first. She said something's on this job board here.
Okay.
Job board.
Yeah.
Trying
Yeah,
to pick up a job?
Well, maybe. Talks about a missing girl that was last seen at the library. It seems like an avenue that we might want to follow.
That was probably that guy that we saw get thrown out. That was probably his sister, right?
But could be some more information on this.
Let's go look, see what we can find out on the job board.
Okay, you guys backtrack a little bit, and there is kind of like a freestanding sign with like a bunch of little parchments that have been like tacked to it, and it has several things of note on it. The one in question is Alchemist Neris Meadowlark. It has been missing since the earthquake. And it's a missing person, probably, as you were saying, created by her brother, the blue furbolg that you saw getting tossed out of the library gate. It also says reward for any information. Please inquire at the Blue Crystal Tabard Potions and More. There's another one. You may notice, kind of comically, there is a job posting by Felonius for vandals destroying the garden in the shrine area to get rid of them or deter them or something. You're like, check that one off.
I think
and-
Blinken would actually take that one down, roll it up, and put it away. Just be like,
Okay. There's also a like a public safety announcement, a warning about a stalker of some kind, a shadowy figure seen at night that had an aura of dread around them that actually like made people physically shake when they saw this person, and it just says don't travel alone at night.
what time is it?
Almost night.
It's like the sun is setting.
Got a bit of
It's
time.
about 6 o'clock.
Well, Blinken will look at Jillian and say, well, this does say that you shouldn't travel alone. I just
So,
I don't know if we should go there first or if we should wait. Does it have to be tonight? Can we go
No.
tomorrow morning?
it can be tomorrow morning. It has to be sometime soon, though. I have a friend I have to talk to. Do you want to go tomorrow morning?
Is it on our way to the library?
Oh, and another thing, I invited a couple of my friends back to our
Back-
hideout.
To the cheese shop?
Yeah. They need somewhere to stay. So there's that. Hope that's okay with you guys. It's happening, so if it's not, that's too bad.
Well, I don't mind per se, but we were discussing leaving the bags behind. Can your... I don't know if I trust your friends to keep an eye on my bag. No offense.
None taken. I wouldn't, if I were you, trust them either.
Oh, okay.
and
All right.
you
Thank you.
invited-
Yeah,
Okay.
that's good to know.
Listen, there is something there's something that needs to be done, and it's called taking care of your people, your friends. And that's what I'm doing. We'll just do something else with the bags or hide the bags before they get there. We can make an alternate plan on these bags. This isn't the deal breaker here.
All right. Well, are we going to try to do this tonight or head back? I think Blinken really needs a rest. She looks a little rough. I mean,
Let's
I could probably use one myself, but I mean,
Well, do we want to take a bit of a breather back at the shop before your friends arrive, and then maybe, I guess, do something for the evening? Whether it is, well, yeah, I guess we shouldn't talk too loudly out here, but
just go to the shop.
at least take a little
better.
rest.
I think it's the best idea.
And I don't mind if your friends come. I just would like to be formally introduced instead of them yelling at us that we're not good.
Yeah. Sure. We'll do that. Count on it.
All right. So you guys are heading back to the cheese shop? Okay.
Loyal
Yeah.
and love a short rest.
You head on back to the cheese shop. You are greeted by the image of the sign that has a rat wearing a crown, holding a fork. And you slip around the side entrance, and it's open. I think you left it open. And you can already hear like a little like movement inside.
Oh, are the rats back?
Oh, make
Rats.
perception check.
Better
Some
not be
kind
rats.
of rats are back. I mean,
What?
That was pretty bad.
got some big rats in there, I guess.
7.
I don't. Yeah, you have no idea. It's hard to tell.
Do you think the big one came back?
I mean, they can't have been here already, right?
They're pretty fast. They could be.
Oh.
But she had to go get other. No, it's probably not them. Probably.
Let's go
Well-
in.
We can't. Well,
Blinken, you just push your way in.
Push my way in.
All right, yeah, you are greeted by Mitski, who's like behind the bar of the cheese shop. She's been like digging through the counter, and what must be the shortest half orc you've ever seen with a full beard. He's obviously perhaps half dwarf and half orc. And they both just look at you like they're caught in a headlight, you know. Oh shit.
Lincoln just looks at them and says, Jillian, are these your friends?
Jillian will peek over your shoulder.
Yeah.
Yep. That's them.
Hey.
Hey, good to see
Hey.
you again.
Oh, okay. I mean, I didn't know you were bringing, them too, but all right.
This is where we're hiding out. Yeah, we're all one big happy family tonight, I guess. Great.
Yeah, I could only find Stanley. But yeah, we're real grateful though. Yeah, we're real grateful. He's he's got like some wrappers in his hands, like he's found one of the meat tubes or whatever that you had found previously. It's like some kind of a sausage wrapped up and like hidden in a box so that the rats didn't get it.
Where's Felix?
I don't know, around. Have to. I couldn't find him, but like I thought
They're
I would
okay
check it
though?
out first. He's not. He didn't grab him. That's what you mean.
Okay. Okay, you guys. Introductions. This is Stanley. This is Minx. I call it Minsky.
Yeah, Mitski. You could call me the Minx. She's brown. The missing ear.
This is Blinken. This is Loyal. This is
Hey.
Gren.
Hi.
It's got a longer name, but don't use it. It's just Gren. All right, we've all been introduced. So we're sharing this place tonight.
Okay, like where's the owner though? Like
It
this
used
is
to be
like a
infested
nice...
with rats and he ran away.
Yeah,
I
I saw
think.
the rat pile.
We did that.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. These guys know how to fight.
Sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I could fight too, if I had a big axe or something. Mitski just goes, yeah, right.
So we are gonna have a private conference over there. We need to figure some things out. Some stuff has happened. And these guys, I mean, you know how it is. They don't know you. They got some
Well,
details.
should we go upstairs?
I don't want to disrupt what you got going on here with your meat tube. We can go upstairs.
Bring the meat. The two of them just like scurry up the stairs,
Okay.
like a couple of street urchins. Stanley is older than Mitski. I would say he's in his early 20s, and they go up the stairs and enter into Hector's like living area. You hear the door click.
All right.
Well, I think I need rest, but I think tomorrow, if you want to stop at the jail before we go to the library, unless we're planning on doing something at the library really early so that we have some cover of darkness.
Trying to do something tonight. Quick pit stop here and then go on to whatever we need to do.
It's hard to know what's going to happen at the library and how long it's going to take. It's almost impossible to budget for that kind of unknown. We're gonna try to break in. Is that what we're doing? Into the library?
I mean, we could
I
just
mean,
ask to go in.
aren't they going to be looking for us?
Maybe. They could just assume we're all dead. Maybe they gave all the guards our descriptions and our names and they're actively looking for us. We don't know, right?
I mean, we could always send a student in with a pass to make sure that she's able to get in.
who
And
they think is
then-
dead and has been gone for 6 days.
4 days.
4
It's been
days.
4 days
I
since
should
you guys
say.
fell through the floor.
It's a quote too.
Only 4 days? Oh.
Yeah, it's been 6 days since Jillian went to the library and asked to become a student.
Right.
And that is the last time that, of course, the minx, Mitski, has seen her.
Jillian, I feel like you're holding back on us. Is there anything you want to share with the group about, I don't know, things that are happening?
Nope, definitely not. I'm not an open book to you. We're in something together and I will help with this, but my business is kind of my business.
I can respect that.
I will say, however, I'm not going to get you guys into any extra danger on purpose.
Okay.
You can probably put together that me and Stanley and Minsky in our group, well, we don't have like an up and up kind of, we don't work at a bakery, let's just say, okay? We have some other means.
Why is
To
your
make
friend in
money.
jail?
You know, that's a good point, Gren. I completely missed that. That is a good question, actually.
Okay, there was a situation, all right, that I was responsible for. They got grabbed. I got out. I've been hiding. There you go, Blinken. There's some info. Will that be enough? Because I do not want to tell you anymore. Not right now. I don't know you guys.
Yeah, it's probably best that we don't know. I don't.
Plausible deniability.
That's
Well-
that's the phrase. Yes.
That is nearly out the window.
Well, I just know that we were attending to Royal's needs, and then all of a sudden we have now other needs that we need to get to, and I don't know which we should address first.
I mean, the library has been pretty locked down. It is going to be an interesting time, though I expect, well, answers will be within somewhere, and my sister as well. That is my only real pull for the library, because we can all get answers, but as we stopped by at the shop previously, I have no qualm if we want to swing by the jail and let Jillian talk with her friends.
So I don't know how long that's going to take either. And your sister, honestly, it's probably on maybe more of a timeline. I would feel terrible if we got hung up at the library and something happened to your sister in that time frame. I don't know where these feelings are coming from. I don't like it myself, to be honest.
Can only assume that nothing's going to happen to her because there's a paper trail. And we have a little bit of time. Though, just before we can't go to the library, we should go to the library. If you get my meaning.
Mm-hmm.
So don't do anything that will prevent you from getting into the library.
Which could so easily happen if we go to the jail first.
I thought you were just going to the jail to talk.
Yeah, I mean,
That's always the plan at first.
You hear for a minute, like the door opens and Mitski leans out and goes, "When do you want to do the jailbreak?"
You are gonna break him out.
Because Stanley said we should do it like at when they're moving it, and I said like, like maybe we could do it before, or I don't know. Which do you think is better?
Mangs, can you just go back in your space there for just a minute longer?
Okay.
Minxie.
Just here, click.
Oh. So,
You were saying?
I mean, I did sort of allude to it could be more than just a parlay. I didn't straight out lie to you guys. I didn't mention jailbreak, though. That's true. Yep, you got me there.
Mm-hmm. Is this like a close friend of yours?
The closest. Cords is a
One friend?
wonderful individual. Flair for the dramatic. Knows how to play an instrument. He's kind of the face, of our operation. Face,
Blinken's,
not the what? What is it?
Blinken's gonna look at Jillian and say, you just have to open up to us just a little bit. And then we could probably help you with your situation because that ensues trust. And with us possibly trusting you to know that we are not going to get in trouble because you have our backs, we can have your back to help you with this situation as well. But you said no, I am a closed book. So, tell me now, Julian,
Did you
need our assistance in helping you get your friend out of jail?
would you like to be in on a jailbreak? Is that your scene?
I don't think I want to, but I understand why you would.
If you say that
mean,
the
we just
person
don't-
that's in jail is a good person, then I have nothing but sympathy to get them out of jail.
They're a good person.
See? Time to go for a jailbreak.
Grant, are you following this logic?
Not entirely. I mean,
He's a good person. We need to get him out so he can be a good person on the
Right.
outside.
it's just I have certain I don't know what responsibilities, and I can't really get involved in a jailbreak
Okay.
because of
So
it.
then you
but-
become the lookout and you don't have to be a part of the actual breaking out part. Do you not understand how jailbreaks work?
No, I don't. I've never done a jailbreak before, and I've never met anybody that has done one before.
Hi, my name is
I've
Blinken.
read about them in books.
Lincoln, is there something you haven't told me
I
about?
was gonna say.
Let's
I
talk
like
about
you even
backstory.
more.
No, I was just gonna
Okay.
say, Blinken just wants to do the right thing. So
I understand that. I understand that.
Gren, what are these other responsibilities that you're talking about?
If
What would-
if I get caught, they will find out who I am, and it will reflect very poorly on my family. Because we're kind of well known. Or at least maybe not around here, but they would find out.
Well, you could always just give them a fake identity. Just don't tell them who you are. You're making a
Oh.
weird face. Have you never
mean-
thought of this before?
It hadn't occurred to me to lie. But maybe I
Well,
will.
Look at what a great influence we are on you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, I'll have
We.
to. If we get caught, I'll have to lie.
Well,
I mean, what time is it? When did you want to do this?
I guess we're still trying to figure that out.
say
Wayo
it's
doesn't
probably-
seem to be on board.
I would say it's probably about 7 o'clock after you ran into Minsky and made it back to the chief shop and had your conversation.
Sorry, what time did you say it was?
About 7 o'clock in
About,
the
okay.
evening now.
And you wanted to do this at night? Like tonight?
Well, I initially was under the assumption that we were going to use the cover of night to investigate the library situation. I don't even know what the hours of the jail are. If we need to go in and pretend, I don't know. I only just learned that this was going to happen. We have willing helpers upstairs, though. What do you guys want to do?
You know, now that I'm thinking of this, if we help you out, maybe we can leverage your friend's help to get into the library.
The ferret is real good at stuff.
The ferret.
Jeff the ferret.
I
Yeah.
said.
He's the one.
Call him Jeff, though. Don't call him.
Don't call-
Don't say anything about his
Jeffrey. Jeffrey, I'll call him Jeffrey.
ancestry. You can try Jeffrey. He lost a tooth on somebody that called him not Jeff, though. So I'd recommend Jeff.
Jeff.
I think I guess I can be talked into taking a look at this wrongfully held citizen.
Jeff the ferret.
Well, there's three.
3.
It's a whole gang.
Good.
There's gang. It sounds terrible. There's three
Do you get-
individuals, one of which is a ferret.
Do you guys have a name? Do you have a gang name?
We
you-
have a name for ourselves, yes.
Must be a gang.
Any group that hangs out together likes to have themselves named. Just makes it easier.
I've
We
heard it
don't
can be
have a
pretty hard to
name.
figure out a group name. I've heard that.
Well, I need to rest.
First.
So, yes. So,
Well, how about we could take a little bit of a rest, try to do something yet this evening, maybe. And then take care of what we need to, and then come back and let, I think, isn't the term like let the heat die down?
You're so pure, loyal.
It's not
Yeah,
easy
let the heat die
working
down.
to live. That's all I have time for.
Loyal, actually, I will say you might have been to the jail once before, regarding an incident that you were involved in about a week or so ago, maybe a little bit longer. Because they had you like ID some people.
Oh, yeah. So, well, at the very least, I'll have a decent layout of the situation.
Layout will be helpful.
Okay.
So-
So, we help out with this, and then we get your group's help with getting us in the library tomorrow night.
Is that timeline okay with you, loyal?
It sounds like we're not going the other way. You only have half a group.
You know what? Loyal, make an insight check.
18.
All of this is sounding really suspicious to you. Really,
Super sus.
really sus.
Huh?
Just the Jillian story, the friends in jail, all of this is starting to sound really familiar. And suspiciously like something you were involved in.
Yep. I am putting it past me for the moment in the expectation that this group will owe me a favor and help me get gladness.
All right, just
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah.
all right. That's good.
It's real good.
So is there a plan? I mean, do you have any
Well-
idea how you could even break this guy out of jail?
We have some thoughts. I mean, jailbreak, I don't know. It's always kind of been above my pay grade. We were potentially thinking about liberating them when they're getting moved, but we don't. I don't know. I don't know the timeline of that. Concerned about missing them when they get moved. If we can get them out tonight, I mean, this plan could work. We could. They will be grateful. They don't have to go to the work camp, and they would be willing to help. I think we should.
I mean, we already have the library looking for us. What's adding the rest of the city?
Okay. Let's just go talk. That's our first step. If an opportunity presents itself, we take it.
Everybody make a perception check.
Dirty 20.
Same. Nice.
Those rat corpses are starting to smell.
Oh, it smells horrible in here.
It's just a waft of rotting rat corpse that is
21.
now a day and a half old. Yeah.
Maybe we should put those things outside.
Maybe down a couple alleys.
This is our hideout. I'd hate to have to come back here to whenever and smell that again. Worse.
Well, shall some of us go take care of this problem and we call down the other two and try to come up with something?
Yeah, we better. The smell might attract curious people.
Bren, wanna give me a hand and we'll...
Sure.
Okay. So the two of you go to approach the pile of rats, and yeah, it's still that really unsettling thing. It's like they're watching you approach, like their eyes follow you. And but you can, take a rat or two and escort them off the premises down the alleyway. Are you gonna put it out with the trash, or are you gonna drop it in front of someone else's doorway?
I mean, is there... I mean, I assume we go in the back, right? Like in an alley or
Well, you have
behind
the
the
side
place, or...
way that you broke
Yeah.
into. So you can get back down that alleyway on the side of the cheese shop. And
Ugh.
there's there's a shop or two behind the cheese shop. You're not sure what they are, but there's a couple of extra doors that are not part of your building.
What are we gonna do with these things? I mean, he's gonna look around. Is there any kind of like sewer or like garbage heap or
Yeah,
like
there's
just
like
like a ditch or something that they could throw it in?
I mean, there's a couple of
Throw it under a tree and kick some
refuse
dirt on it.
bins put out like by the other shops, like they put out their trash in the alley. So you could pile them on top or something.
Let's just put him here in this garbage.
Sure.
All right. Yeah, you fill their garbage can with rat corpses. And
They won't
um,
notice.
sneak back inside.
It smells horrible back here anyway. Well,
So you're
Yeah, we
thinking of talking their way out?
I don't know. I'm not the mastermind of our group. I don't know where he is. That'd be Felix. But if you know the layout, if we can just get the ferret free, it's on.
Did I, in my recent trip to the jailhouse, did I end up getting like all the way to the jail cells? Like, could I?
Um, I I'm not no, I think you just kind of stayed in the entryway. You talked with some of the guards there and made a report and ID'd a couple of people, and then they told you were a hero and sent you home.
Would I have a general idea of, okay, not that this is going to be easy, but what it would take to get to the jail, to the actual holding area? Like, is there some people right on the edge and they're like yelling into the alleyway?
is this a big jail or a
Let
little
me-
jail?
I'm gonna go look at the map. Let's just see. It looks like. Well, there are. I mean, like, there's a antechamber way. Like, there's a couple of different hallways that you could have gone down. Um, there's. It seems like there's holding cells for um, lesser criminals, and then there's a barracks area, and there's holding cells for worse criminals, and there's like a office which you went into, and there's also I don't know, it's a pretty big building. It's a big city.
Admittedly, I haven't actually made it all the way to the cells, so I don't know exactly how to get in there.
I wish there was a way we could just pick up what we needed, like a key, and opened it up. And as I'm thinking about this, I look over at one of the meat tube wrappers
Hmm.
and I move it with my mind via mage hand.
Is that
Did you just see that?
Yes. Was that what was that? Did
Look
you
at
do
it
that?
again. And I'm going to try to do it again. It's a cantrip, so I can do it a bunch of times.
Is
You're
that one
moving
of your
now.
new cantrips with your warlock ability?
Indeed.
Hmm.
You guys saw that again, right? Do you think?
Sure.
Can you guys do that? Is this something that is this part of the whole dead pig head talking to us in our heads thing?
I don't know. I can't do that.
Not something I can do.
No, I can't do that.
This could be really useful in what we're planning. Look, I wonder what else we know how to do. I feel like I can do this for days.
Just
You hear again the door opens upstairs, and Minsky goes, "Do you have any more meat tubes?"
I don't know. Do we?
Manx, you can come down and look for him if you want.
Oh, good. And she just comes down the stairs and jumps over the side of the bakery counter and proceeds to go rifle through some stuff some more. Um, she brings out a big sealed jar of sugar and just puts it on the counter, and then she finds another big tub of flour and then just puts that on the counter. Some assembly required. She digs back down and is pulling other things out.
No, I have kind of noticed that I could do something a little different that I couldn't do before. And he'll walk over to Blink and just run his hand over like her sleeve, and just like you'll see all the blood and kind of dirt and mud and stuff from the battle just kind of be wiped away.
Wow.
I mean,
Your arm is cleaner.
Wow.
yeah, it's like it never happened, right?
Sure. Wow. I got goose pimples too.
I know it's like kind of warm, and it like cleans things really well.
Hmm.
But there's more to it too. It's like,
You can do the laundry, all right?
I guess. I couldn't do that before though.
She gave us stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
I couldn't do this before. Would have been real handy.
Yeah, and you guys have those books, which you could continue to look through for additional information. Just because you rolled poorly once, perhaps looking through one of the items does not mean that you can't try again. And some of them, such as the book about mending, if you study it repeatedly for a number of nights, then you can gain a cantrip. But it'll be, I think it's like 20 studies of it to gain the cantrip of mending. And also to remind you, Gren picked up a gorgeous silver pipe that is a pan pipe.
Oh yeah. Yeah, then there's this thing.
Have we tried playing it? I don't know a lot about those things. Do we have a book that says anything about those things?
That would be
Um,
weird if we did.
It really would be
Do you-
because the books came from the library and the pipes came from grandmother.
Who's under the library? Okay.
I mean, it's got to do something, right? Probably.
Most assuredly.
Do you play them?
Should should I try playing it?
Blinking covers
Uh-huh.
her ears and says, "Sure, you can try it." Really abnormally loud.
If something happens, it might not be the best time, right? Probably not the best time.
You do you. And Jillian backs up.
Maybe quietly, but okay. And looking around, we'll follow everyone else's lead and back up a little bit.
Yeah, Mince leans over the counter and goes, "Oh, are you Bard? Are you any good?"
No. No.
She also like reaches for ears.
He's gonna. I mean, do we? What? If I blow on him right now, does that mean like grandmother is gonna show up? Though, I mean, do we feel like talking to grandmother right now?
Well, we don't know. I mean, she gave us some things we can do. We might as well know what it does. I'm still saying this as I'm backing up. We might as well know what it does before we actually might need it, what it does. Learning here is the best place. Go for it.
I'm sure it'll be fine. What's the worst that could happen? He's gonna blow on the pipes.
All right, you play the pipes.
Yeah.
Please make a D100 roll.
Oh boy.
Oh. Fireball.
12 zombies come out of the wall.
D100?
What's the? I think it's just 20. If you roll a 10 on one of them, what is? Can't remember what. I think it's 20.
Okay. You play the pipes and make a perception check.
Um, 15.
You hear a little scratching and scurrying noise. And you watch as a regular size rat pops out of the wall and runs to the center of the room in front of you and then stands on its hind legs and starts doing a little dance.
It makes rats dance.
It lasts for about 6 seconds. Then the rat just looks confused and scared and then starts like just beelines it back out.
Whoa. What was that?
Did
Again.
something.
She gave us a rat flute. Seems odd.
Came in handy a night ago.
That would have been much better.
Dinner and a show. Do it again. Do it again.
I mean, did you guys like the dance? I could see if I could get him to come back out. I mean,
I hate rats, but that was cute.
it seems pretty harmless.
Jillian would like it.
I mean, like, yeah, he just stood on his hind legs and just kind of like danced back and forth and then looked very confused and scared and left. Do you do it again?
Gren is gonna blow on it again, because he wants to know if it just makes rats dance.
All right. Please roll a D100 roll.
Maybe you should blow harder this time.
All right.
Or maybe try a tune.
He's just gonna play a bunch of notes because it's like a
Sure,
pan
sure.
flute, right? So he's just like,
Yeah, just whoop, whoop. Like,
Ooh.
yeah.
74.
Oh. Yeah. You hear like a larger scratching noise, and it takes a moment, but from somewhere you're not sure where the hole was, one of the previously dead rats comes walking back into the bakery, stands up on its hind legs, and does a little dance.
And just,
What's he doing?
is it still
Was that
dancing?
one? Was that one not dead? Looks dead.
Smells dead.
I think it's
Oh.
dead.
It like after it just stands there for a moment, and you look at it, and it looks at you, and you look at it, and it looks at you, and then it just collapses onto the floor.
It does
Oh.
make rats dance.
The dead rat has come back.
That was. I was not expecting that.
Nope. Oh, that was.
How
To
come?
what end?
How come? Like the first time I played it, it was like a live rat, but then the second time it was a dead rat.
Well, you played a tune the second time.
Are you still gonna play it? Because I can't hear anything you're talking about.
No, I think I'm done playing it.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the rat flute away.
If you spend some time looking at the flute, or do a
Gren, yeah, tonight.
lore, so identify on the flute, you'll get more information.
Okay, that is he has those spells currently prepared, so he's gonna take a better look whenever they get a chance.
Sounds good.
I might be able to spend some time with it later and see if it does more than make rats dance.
You're
I mean,
all
my-
just awkwardly standing around a dead rat corpse.
It could be.
d-
It could be useful if you could just make regular rats dance, and then you could like sell tickets.
Can we
Still-
get rid of this one? It's creeping me out.
All right. Take care of this one alone.
Thank you, Oil.
Yeah, as you take the rat back out to the alley, you'll notice that it crawled out of that bin and kind of like dumped it over to get back inside.
I don't want to make too much noise out there, so maybe I'll just toss it back the way nearby and go back in.
Okay. Loyal returns.
We're all still staring. There's got to be something more to this thing. Right? What? Grandma gives us all this cool. So far, it's been kind of cool stuff. I mean, Gran, you can clean stuff. I can move stuff. I don't know what those guys can do yet. Then you get a rat pipe.
Yeah,
There's got to be something cooler with that thing.
I figured it would be cooler, but so far I am not impressed.
You made a dead rat lock itself in here and dance around. I think it's surprisingly impressive.
I mean, maybe it was just like, like when you're picking up the meat tube wrapper over there. Maybe it just like does that with their body. I don't. It just like
Possible.
grabs the nearest thing that can dance and makes them dance.
Meat tube dancers. Got it.
It's gotta do more, right? This is weird. All right. I think I could take a look at it later and maybe kind of figure out some more information. Takes a while though.
Well, you
Takes
know,
like an hour.
practice might help too.
Well-
people practice at things, they learn to do more stuff with it, whatever it is.
Sure. I mean,
All right.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind taking a true short rest.
All right. You guys are able to take a short rest, and I think that is a great place for possibly Gren to study his pipes, and for us in real life to take a little bit of a break. So we're going to take a 5 to 10 minute break, and please go and grab yourself a drink, get some snack foods, some popcorn to watch these guys deal with weird dancing rats, and we'll be back after the break. See you later. Hello, everybody. Welcome back from break. We are the Superior Adventurers Guild, and this is the Undying Sky. We thank you for hanging out with us tonight, and we just wanted to remind you that we do have a sponsor and a giveaway. So, tonight we'll be giving away a $10 promo code at the end of the stream that one lucky winner can use to purchase digital loot over at the Troll Lord Games website. Just type into the chat, !drawing, and you have a chance to win. So I think somebody will do it briefly so we can see what's going on. You too can win digital loot. Thank you so much, sponsors. Yay! Thank you, Troll Lord Games. All right. So where we left off, you guys are hiding at Hector's Cheese Crowns, Fabulous Cheese Crowns. You have joined with the remaining members, or two of the remaining members of Jillian's street gang. And you are currently discussing a jailbreak and also some random handpipes that you were given by a dark entity who was trapped underneath the Great Library. So after your short rest, which Gren used also to look into what the panpipes did, the description of these things are they're old silver panpipes. If no rats are present, a rat appears out of a gutter, grass, and stands on its hind legs and dances. If rats are present, roll a d4 for how many rats you can affect. The affected rats stand on their hind legs and dance until they are attacked or the song ends. You can command them to do a one-word suggestion, one action. If no action is done, they may leave. Roll a d100 for undead. It would call forth a desecrated rat, chipmunk, or squirrel. Yeah. just a fun party favor from grandmother.
Thanks, Grandma.
Fun.
Yeah. You guys, it is a rat flute.
I suppose there's rats in the jail.
I mean, yeah, I mean, maybe we could cause a distraction with it.
Mm-hmm. Do you think we should practice some more with it first, or you feel
I mean, do we
like
want a
you're...
bunch of rats running around? You guys?
Well,
I-
no,
I
but what if
prefer
I-
not to have to keep carrying them back out
Yeah,
again.
like if that dead one comes back in here, they smell. I don't know.
sure that's all it does? I mean, it's not like we just read the description or anything.
No, I looked at this thing for a while, and
Okay, you're sure. You spent some time
Yeah.
with your pipes.
yeah, like it's a spell. It identifies things. It kind of lets you know what it's all about. And this is a rat flute. Grandmother gave us pretty cool.
She
Pretty
gave
cool.
Gave
because you
rat
ate her
flute.
dust cookies. What if we all ate her dust cookies? We all have gotten
You
one.
would have probably got flutes of your own, probably. I will
Imagine
take this rat flute.
the flash mob.
I am holder of the rat flute.
Blinkett's just doing this weird rat imitation dance.
She feels better.
Oh, yeah. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Yeah, I feel good.
Do a performance roll.
Oh, so close. 4.
It doesn't really look like what the rat did.
I like that you put your own spin on it.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So,
All right.
jailbreak?
We're going to do this.
You gonna head over to the jail?
I guess so.
Are we gonna
Do-
should we think about any kind of...
do we have a plan?
Well, okay, so we've just learned about your pipes. Maybe we get in there, make a bunch. I mean, they're not gonna see anything else if rats start dancing in front of them, right? I would think maybe then I could use my hand.
Doesn't seem to last very long, though.
Well, he hasn't played for very long.
That's true.
What do Minx and Stanley bring to this group that they can help us with?
Well, Minx, you're kind of the B&E, right? You can work
Well-
some magic with locks. I mean, I can do it too, but you're better. Let's just say.
Yeah, and I am charming.
Very
That
charming.
too. You, like, look at her little chewed ear.
Let's see. And this one, if stuff goes bad, he knows what to do.
Yeah, I could put a body on him.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a weapon or anything right now, but
Your hands.
yeah, my hands are a weapon.
Let's hope it doesn't come to that. Let's hope this. I don't really want these guys to get hurt. If you know what I mean. They're not up. This isn't their thing. It's not their bag.
Didn't you say you were planning on trying to talk their way out? Talk.
Initially, I did, but I'm gauging a little interest in this jailbreak idea, so maybe we're just gonna morph into that.
Well,
Well,
I mean, I've I've been in the jail, to visit, but so I guess I kind of know how it looks. But like you can just ask them and they'll let you talk to the prisoners. I mean, they didn't murder anybody or nothing.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll go in there and kind of look around, see what there is to see, and maybe we'll have a better plan after that.
I have been known to cause a distraction or two in my day.
I was going to say, I think, all I can think of is causing a distraction while we maybe
Slip in and unlock the gates.
get Jeff a
Let him go.
key or
Yeah.
give him something. I don't know.
So
I can
we're
pick
all
I can pick locks.
If we knew where the key was, then you could take that new skill of yours and just fling it over to him. But I can cause distractions too because I've been known to make some ground shake or some whispers happen. So, I mean, if you need a distraction, that's definitely up my alley.
So we have ideas. It sounds like we just go in, kind of play it by ear. We look for a distraction, an opportunity for such. It's possible as nothing's gonna work. I don't know. I've never done a jailbreak before.
Let me just raise this question to the group. After you break these hoodlums out of jail, what is your plan then?
Run.
Like
Never look
leave
back.
town as wanted criminals?
I mean,
Well, there's a disguise situation, but I don't know.
If there's
We
a
need to get
way
these guys out.
to get them out without getting us in trouble, and then use them to get us to our ultimate goal.
Okay. So this right here is mostly at this point a recon mission.
mhm.
You're gonna go visit the jail to see what's going on and possibly to note like the layout and speak with the prisoners maybe, see what's going on.
Yes.
Also,
And-
look for an opportunity. If one arises, we are not going to turn our backs on it. For, maybe just a distraction and they slip out and we stand there and go, oh, what just happened? Then we're not wanted.
All right. All right.
Hey,
Yeah.
anything could still happen.
Yeah, they could just throw us in the cell.
For what? We wouldn't have done anything. We would have just stood there. They don't know we can do things with our minds.
Well, it'd
Okay.
be
We'll
the most logical conclusion they could probably come to, I would think, if we're just standing there and there's a jailbreak.
Mix just looks at you. You can move stuff with your mind.
yes.
I mean,
So cool.
It's a new thing.
Sweet. All right. So you guys are all right. So it's been about 2 hours. So it's like 9 o'clock at night. You're gonna head over to the jail.
People
All right.
still open?
maybe we'll see that creepy person walking around that we saw on the job board. Remember?
Mm-hmm.
The stalker.
I mean,
Do
we're
we
in
feel
a group, which should be okay.
Aura of dread?
Yeah, they said don't walk around alone.
Okay. Second, I'm going to try to reveal some areas for you. of a jail. Okay. All right, and I'll bring you over to the jail screen if you want to take a look at it. We even have some jail-esque music
Mm.
if you are interested, just kind of for a layout purpose. Um, we have a map, but we don't have to necessarily show it on screen unless we start swinging.
Not
Um,
the goal.
yeah, you guys, you walk over to the jail. There is, you watch as a town guard is manhandling a very drunk human inside, and they're trying to like hit him still. You don't tell me, I'm a big guy. And drags him inside, and you kind of awkwardly follow them in. Um, and as you walk through the jail to the left, there's a couple of guards that are sitting at like a table kind of eating, and you follow the guard with the drunkard and take a left in, and there is another little room, and then they haul this drunk up to a desk where there is a very stern looking dwarven man there who looks like he has seen some shit. He's got like a scar over one eye, and his hair is mostly silver gray, and he's got really big, bushy eyebrows, and he starts like pulling out paperwork for this drunk person, and he looks around the guard at you in a group. Can I help you?
We were actually hoping to speak with someone who may have been still stuck here for a bit.
Well, it's like he looks over for like a sundial or something, and he's like, it's too late to even tell the time.
Apologies, was stuck at the shop pretty late.
Oh, I remember you. Ah, you're the shopkeeper's son, right? No. You his son? No, you're too
Uh,
tall to be his son.
Work, just assistant.
Assistant. Yeah. Can't believe you foiled a robbery all on your own. That was some good work. Do you want a job? We're always
I'm
looking for good people.
currently dealing with something up at the library, but if that falls through, it's I'll definitely be I'm definitely interested. We'll put it that way.
All right. Yeah, sure. Well, we'll be here.
Know where to find you.
But you wanted to talk to somebody?
I got a friend was kind of they know someone here, and we're just kind of they were kind of waiting at the shop trying to do them a favor, and thought I'd swing on down, kind of make sure everything's all taken care of down here, and then probably get out of here quick. It's getting late as it is. Try to make back to the shop.
Well, who do you want to see?
Uh, Loyal will kind of turn towards Jillian.
We want to see Mr. Cords, the one with the long blonde hair, kind of scrawny. Came in not that long ago.
Oh man. He looks at you, Jillian, and then he looks at Loyal. He looks back at Jillian, looks at Loyal. Are you feeling guilty about this?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, not you. Yes, Loyal.
Guilty
Because
about
you
what?
don't have to feel guilty. Those people broke the law.
Now, I admit I didn't know if it was exactly them. Is this the same? Can we go see him? Is it the same people?
Miss, what are you doing to this nice young man?
They might be the same people.
Okay. Are you gonna cause a scene here? Like, what is this? Like a girlfriend of, or sister, sibling? I don't know.
No scene. Do you need to know our relationship to talk to a prisoner?
No, it's just real weird. I mean, we don't usually get the person who, like, tips off the police to bring in friends and family of the criminals.
It's a small town.
I guess.
Everybody knows everybody here.
That's complicated. All right. Just don't cry. I hate that. And he calls out for one of the guards, and he goes, bring two of them. It's weird. And he sends two different guards to escort the two of you, and he goes, and you two, your friends as well. Looks at Blinken and Gren.
Nope, not. I just wanted to come in and make sure everything was, good, and if you didn't need any
Yes.
volunteers. So I'm gonna go back home now, and she'll sneak right out the door.
Yeah, I'm just an acquaintance of Loyal's.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know
Alright,
the
alright.
prisoner. I don't really need to talk to him.
Okay, well, yeah, maybe you can hang out in the foyer, or some of the guys are hanging. They might be playing cards. I don't know. Or we'll send Loyal out when he's
Okay,
done talking.
that's fine.
Okay. All right. And he waves the two guards over. The two guards take Loyal and Jillian and escort them further down the hallway and past several cells where you can see your friends, Jillian's friends, all hanging out, bored and dejected in a little cell. There you see Cords with his long blonde hair, which is kind of pulled over one side of his face. He would be very, very handsome if it weren't for a really bad, like, magical burn scar that he is trying to hide with his hair. And there is a red-headed, hold on a second. What should I say? A red-headed, kind of irritated, like permanently irritated individual, which you will know as Human Jeff, in a cage that is hanging inside the cell. There is a ferret with a gold tooth. You assume that the ferret is there because he could slip through the bars. And a rather scrappy gnomish girl who Jillian will know as Roadhouse. And they all look really surprised to see Jillian and Loyal standing together outside the jail. What?
Hey, friends.
Roadhouse just kind of springs to her feet. What the hell?
I think I
These
gotta
are your
way to
friends?
get us out. Okay, Loyal. Now, before you overreact, these guys, my friends, may have robbed your store.
And Cords like gets up and he walks over to the bars and he goes, "Is this the conversation you're having right now?"
I think we have a way to get you out.
Hey again. He looks at Loyal. Sorry about that.
So Loyal, I mean, business is business. It was not personal, but we can make it personal if you. No, don't mistake me. I don't mean it that way. We can make it personal by helping you get your sister out if you maybe just drop the charges.
Aw, shit. We are really sorry.
I think we could easily say, and I'll turn to Roadhouse and Cords, and we could easily just put his business on our list of places never to touch again.
The little gnome Roadhouse goes, "Yeah, totally. We'll totally we'll never go there ever again. We just we just figured like a jewelry place would have lots of money. Like extra money that, we ain't got nothing."
We don't have anything, but we have skills. And the skills are what are going to help us get your sister back. At least they're going to help us get in. You guys, what do you think about this?
Yeah. Loyal probably is getting pretty, like, antsy to be like, of course, this is the group. And kind of looking back and forth.
That little ferret looks real mean, by the way.
Yeah.
It's got one gold fang. He's just like,
Jeff's the goat.
I thought it was a nickname. All right. Just
I know it's a lot.
let me just go chat with the guards for a moment.
Before you go, specifically, what are you going to be chatting with the guards about?
I have no interest in adding more to the jail cell. Don't worry.
You can see Jillian visibly relaxed a little bit.
and human Jeff just stands up. "Well, that's nice for you, isn't it?" Sits back down. It's like sulking. His cheeks are all red, matching his red hair.
Listen, I give him the gesture.
Okay,
Let him do his thing.
Loyal will walk away and let Jillian kind of chat with him for a second. If you wanted to, otherwise I'll continue to the guards.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, Cords kind
Go
of
for it.
like looks at you up through his hair, and he's like, "I thought you left."
I am so sorry. I was scared. It was my fault.
Yeah, you did kind of screw up.
But I'm gonna make it better. I'm gonna make it better.
Okay.
I'm gonna get out of here.
I
I'm
trust
gonna
you.
use this guy to get us out. We are, however, really gonna need your help. Are you guys gonna? Would you guys be willing to help us break into the library? For him. Otherwise, you're not gonna get out.
Wait,
It's a-
so we got nabbed robbing a jewelry shop, but you want us to break into the stronghold of Elisar.
Well, I know it's a difficult ask. I actually got caught doing the same thing. We together have skills. It's the only way I can think of to get you out this side of killing everyone here. I mean, okay, that's extreme, but doing some stuff to break you out. We can't. There's nothing else to do. This is how we're gonna do it.
Don't kill anyone. Jeez,
We're not killing.
just.
Well, especially you, Jeff.
I could kill someone. He looks up. I could kill like one, maybe two people.
We're hoping for a no bloodshed scenario here. Will you guys do it if we can get you out? I know it's ridiculous.
Well, I mean, we're not a stabby type gang. We're like, we steal stuff, pickpocket. Not
We're
really
We're not hoping
know.
for that. No. We just
We
want
don't
to
have
slip in.
any armor or weapons or.
We just want to slip in. We don't want to get into a fight either.
Okay, well, I mean, get us out and we'll talk about it. And human Jeff goes, "Don't screw up this time."
Well, if somebody would have known that there was a cat in there, none of this would have happened.
There
I blame
was
the
no
higher-ups.
cat in here. Like, I watched for like ever. There was no cat.
Oh, there
Jeff
was a cat.
says.
It's the only thing I have allergies to. More or less. So I kind of blame the higher-ups. Or whoever missed the cat.
Listen, it's nobody's. Like, we're all in this together. Like, we all decided we were gonna do it, and it just didn't work out. Okay.
Okay.
We just.
If that's what we're going to say, then that's what we're going to say. It just didn't work out. Now we're just going to fix it.
We're just gonna fix it. See, guys, we're just gonna fix it. You could really fix this, right, Jillian?
I sure hope so. I feel like Loyal's gonna do the right thing here because he's motivated. He's what they call a motivated party.
Yeah. Well, we got to get out of here because they're gonna like move us maybe tomorrow, maybe the next day, because they said they don't want like a bunch of bums in the jail like during the big festival.
That's Minx found me in the alley. That's what she said too.
Is she okay? Minx?
She's fine. She's full of meat sticks.
Well, good for her.
This is gonna work.
Well,
I even have...
all right, I'll be here.
Okay.
I mean, try to get us out before Jeff breaks his other tooth. You just look out and he's just like gnawing on the bar.
Okay. I don't have any control over the speed of things, but I'll do my best. You guys just Be chill.
Okay.
I'll run off after a while.
Well,
All right.
while they have been talking, I know the head guard might be a little busy, so I might go kind of chat with the other two that are kind of watching us and that escorted us through, and kind of go have a question. So, curious, what's to be done with this group here and for what they did?
Yeah, so we usually take the criminals and we take them down to the work camp that is, it's like about 10 miles out of town, and we do all kinds of stuff. I think there's a mining operation nearby, and we just have them, contribute to society for a while.
Uh, so
I mean, they gotta, pay for what they did. Like, you don't want people. I listen. I know, like, you seems like you feel really bad about it now, but we just can't have people robbing stores all the time.
Oh no, I definitely get you. You know, been in that shop for a number of years. But all right, good to know. I guess I want like DM Ashley. Would
Yeah.
I remember the head guard's name, the dwarf's name?
Um, let's see. It would be Sergeant Green Barrel, we'll say.
I was actually. Do you mind if I head on back and talk with Sergeant Greenbarrel a minute? Like, don't want to.
Yeah, sure. Like, I mean, he probably can make you feel a little better, because like you seem like it's getting you down now, like, citizen's remorse or something, but
Just a little, not too much. Don't don't worry. They definitely gotta pay for what they did. Admittedly, nothing was stolen, but yeah, I'll go. Let me just go talk to.
I mean, they broke your door though.
They did, but didn't take too long to fix up. It's not the end of the world. I'll go talk to the sergeant for a minute.
All right, you walk on over.
Kind of knock on the door and Sergeant, you got a minute? We could chat.
Sure, kid.
So I know them folk that dealt in with Max's, and him and I had a bit of a talk today. And with me, actually me and my sister moving moving to help out with the library.
Oh, you're helping out with the library. That's good for you. Good for
It is,
you.
and that's why
That's really nice.
the door here isn't quite open, but I don't know how long that might last. So I definitely would like to keep keep my ear to the ground for you, especially if an opportunity like this is a little more longer term. But trying to figure out the situation, especially with my sister. But Max there now being stuck all alone. And I got to talking a little bit, and sounds like he might actually could use a few pairs of hands, even if they've been, you know, they've at least been threatened to a little straighter life, and are already on the watch's within the watch's eyesight. He's curious if we can't kind of drop the charges with the expectation that they're going to come back and they're going to have to work off that door.
Uh, make a persuasion check.
I am definitely going to use a advantage and inspiration. I think second to last one. Oh my God, only a 13. Shoot.
Loyal. I know you feel really bad, but Colonels, they have to work off the debt. You know, eh, I get it. I get it. The friend came by, made you feel really bad about it. But did you even really talk to Max about this?
I mean, I saw Max today. Seemed to be surprised that I'd be back and seemed to be a bit harried. Just thought I could help him out.
And what kind of job would the ferret do?
I mean, could always have him dress up in costumes out front, maybe draw people in. I'm sure he'd love it.
That's ingenious, actually.
I mean, again, there'd be a bit of an oversight, and they would definitely have to do a decent amount of work and repayment back, even more so than a broken door.
Well, I mean, I tell you what, maybe I can cut their sentence in half. You know, like we have them go out for the work thing, but if they good behavior, we let them do like a probation if they do the rest of their sentence helping out Max. If he says that that's okay,
And
I
how
need
long are
him
we
to
talking their
come in
sentence,
and
though? Of
well,
course, of course.
I think that it was about uh gosh, would it have been a year? The work camp. But yeah, so like 6 months, and then we bring him back. I mean, that little ferret bit me, so
But wouldn't it be enjoyable to have it dress up and have to dance?
it would be, really would be. He'd hate that. Yeah. So you know, have Max stop by with a signed letter, saying that he is okay with this, and we'll work out a deal.
I feel like I can't ask for much more. Uh, you're probably a little more experienced in all this than I am. Admittedly, it's been my first my first altercation, so it's new to me.
Well, you know, it's just the way things kind of work in the city. You gotta, if there's no punishment or the punishment's light, nobody follows the rules.
True, but sometimes you let some off with a warning. But admittedly, it's not my shop that they broke into, it's Max's.
Correct. All right, all right. Why don't you yeah, send Max by. We'll talk again.
All right, Sergeant. You have a good evening. Hopefully it's quiet tonight. Heard happened to catch a poster about that what that creeper that's out and about.
Oh, the stalker.
The
Yeah, I
stalker,
don't know.
right, right.
That's got to be something real bad. We had a sweet gnomish couple come in and they said that they saw this thing and they couldn't move. It had such a powerful, dark essence to it, and like it just felt drained afterwards. That's got to be a bad thing.
Very, very odd. I cannot. I am shocked at this point at the number of citizens who've been having some trouble. I guess, sorry, some
What are you trying to say?
vertically challenged citizens who've been having some trouble with maxes this week. Now that gnomish couple, and heck, I even heard a little bit about something that happened down at one of the temples.
Oh yeah, I heard there was some drunks, but we went by there and we didn't see anything.
Interesting. All right. Well, Sergeant, thanks for what you can, and we'll just get out of here.
All right, you have a good night, sir.
All right.
Oh, but take your friend.
Don't worry. I'll take them both.
All right. So the guards escort Jillian back to the foyer where you meet Loyal, and they kind of like escort the two of you out to the front door.
Gren. We're going.
Oh, okay. How'd it go? What'd they say? We'll go outside. Come on.
Yeah.
Why aren't we getting them?
I can only do so much.
What are you talking about? Get them. What's going on?
If we talk to Max,
these guys robbed their Loyal store, right?
Yes.
I knew it.
Yes, they did. Well, they didn't rob.
Oh, okay.
They attempted to rob.
Okay.
Yes. If we could talk to Max and maybe get their sentence shortened with a bit of more work directly with Max to help repay for what they did is all that I could request with my admittedly limited say in the situation. So if we talk to Max, maybe he could drop the whole thing.
I mean,
Okay, so we need
half of their sentence. That's pretty good, right? I mean,
how
doesn't
long
help
is their
help us
sentence?
much, but
It was going to be a whole year.
What?
whoa.
For nothing. Well, something, but for pretty much nothing.
Yeah, again, Jillian, if I had my way, they'd be out right now so that we could use their help tomorrow.
I told them we were going to get them out. I was just making friends with them again.
I mean, Bridget, friends already. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but this place is. I mean, what are we gonna do? Like, set off a bomb or something? Like, just attack this place. I mean, just like kill everybody, free all the prisoners. I mean, we can't do anything like that.
No.
I mean, what else can we do? I mean, we got their sentence reduced, right? Well, I mean, do you think that your employer would go for something like this? I mean, they're not really involved with what we're doing.
Hey, Max is
He might not be very motivated.
right, but he's a decent guy. It's something we could try, but again, it doesn't help with the immediate term.
Are they outside?
Yeah, they've all left the jail.
Yeah.
They're kind of loitering in front of the jail building.
Blinken comes up. Hey guys, didn't mean to dip on you, Adeo. But I was watching some things out here.
Right. Okay.
So
Oh,
far, so good. Do we have a plan?
Oh, no. There's no
What?
plan. Well, I mean, there's a little bit of a plan. If we can get Loyal's employer, Max, to drop the charges, they might be able to get him out. But they wouldn't take Loyal's word for it.
So when would they get out? Like tonight?
Mhm. No, right now they're gonna go to this labor camp for a little less time than they were originally gonna go for.
I mean, there's a chance Max could possibly get him out as the owner of the shop that was most affected, but admittedly, it's a bit of a long shot.
Joey, and how are you feeling about this plan?
Not great. I need to get them out. 6 months. It's ridiculous. Even at a reduced.
Yeah, but it's not so long that they, that it'd be worth. I don't know what. I mean, it's only 6 months. I'm not going to end up in jail for somebody that's going to do a 6-month sentence. But it would be nice to have them to help us.
I don't know how we can do it.
Neither do
I mean,
I.
unless you want to.
Well,
Is
I mean,
it
you have
distraction time?
you have a couple of options here. You can go in guns a-blazing and
Woo!
possibly get arrested. You could wait until they take them to, like, on their way to the labor camp and do a jailbreak during the transport. And then you could all escape the city together. You could convince Max from the jewelry shop to drop the charges and speak with the sergeant about letting these people go free. Or you could try to bribe them, or you could try to pay them if people had money.
Yeah. I mean, how do you think we could just pay to get them out?
We have a bunch of really nice bags.
Well, that might. I don't know if we should trade those.
I don't have any money.
I don't have any money.
Sorry, pockets are dry.
I have some money, but I don't think it's gonna be enough. I just have a hunch.
Should we first try Max?
I mean, I know, Loyal, that it'll put you in a difficult spot, so it is your decision. But that method involves a lot less crime. Just throwing it out there.
Good point.
Just saying.
My question would be to how much does Max like or love your sister?
she was helpful about the shop a bit when she was helping, but admittedly might have more of a soft spot for me since I had been consistently working for him for quite a number of years, but he did help us both out.
Because if we could convince Max that what he would be doing would be actually helping you or your sister, then the chances that go up exponentially of him coming and wetting them out.
There definitely is that.
I kind of agree that I don't want to be on a wanted poster, but I definitely also agree that these people can help you get your sister with us.
There is definitely interest for me to stay in town. I would prefer not to have to leave town.
Okay, well, I think that we need to go talk to your Max. How late does he stay up?
It might be getting a bit late for him, but
Yeah, you know that he is a early riser, late to sleep because he kind of like rises with the sun and opens the shop, and then like once the sun goes down, nobody comes by the jewelry shop because that's a little weird. Um, so he's probably well asleep by now. It is past 9 o'clock.
yeah. Probably be more of a morning thing, though. Let's just say his timeline's getting a little tight for. So I feel like it's odd timing that the festival is right around the corner.
So I have another suggestion. If you guys would be up for it, are you guys? I mean, I'm feeling great. So I just thought maybe we could do some recon on the library to see if there was another way in. And then by the time morning breaks, we can go talk to Max and get that situated. And then figure out how to get into the library.
Probably a good use of our time.
Recon is always a good use of time. I would agree. I can't just sit still. Can you guys? Well,
I'm
All right.
feeling good. So let's go to a library and get some recon done. See if there's another way in that maybe we haven't seen yet.
Okay, so are you want to check out the entrance, or how are you going about the recon?
Well, would Jillian know if there were any other like entrances kind of other than that main entrance, like I guess maybe less traveled?
In the 2 days that Jillian was a student, she only used the main entrance.
Hmm.
In fact, she never left, really.
it's
Do-
finding marks on the inside. I don't
Did
know.
we have any books on the library by any chance?
Oh,
Old, out of date books
yeah.
by a couple centuries.
There is you had a very old tome, um, about, let me just see if I can find this. Notable Places and Spaces, a tourist's guide to Elisar. But it's ancient. In fact, I did actually want at some point to have you guys think up things that were a big deal 300 years ago to add to this.
All right. I mean, yeah, we could go check out the gate. I mean, maybe there's fewer guards there now. We could just like walk around the walls.
Perimeter.
Maybe there's like a sneaky way to get in that we haven't noticed.
Yeah, you guys, without too much difficulty, you can kind of walk by the library slowly and, you know, look over and not look like you're anything other than just tourists enjoying, the city.
10
Not
o'clock stroll by the library,
right,
All in
right.
as
black
one
You're out
does.
capes.
for a late
Very normal.
after dinner stroll, together in a group. Um, very normal. I let me. I mean, you see two guards standing on either side of the library. Just kind of. They're not very interested in you. They're a little sleepy. Um, one of them is like eating some beef jerky out of his pocket, and you can even overhear like, "Is that any good?" "Oh, my wife makes it." "Oh, all right."
Oh, meat sticks in this town.
Yeah, right. Maybe that's one of the other shops.
This place is lousy with meat sticks.
It's
It keeps
seemingly
really
everywhere.
well.
I heard there was a special thing of that happened 300 years ago in this town that was like an explosion of meat sticks.
It just became very popular.
The meat stick renaissance of
Mhm.
LSR. In fact, page 35, it talks about the Great Meat Festival that happens every year, which, Loyal, you have never seen or heard of.
Fine displays of fine tubed meat.
Yes, all the finest tubed meat.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, in the book, it's got several pages on it.
Okay. I mean, here's the entrance. What should we do?
Both of the guards look armed. They have some kind of armor on. Uh, but they look pretty bored.
All right.
What
That-
about
Go
I
ahead.
say, was this like the library grounds? They're kind of the entrance to.
It is. I have a map for this. Where is it? Ah, I can bring over. Hold on a second. I want to double check to make sure of these items. Oh, hold on a second. I'm on a weird thing. Okay, there we go. Now I'm on the token level. Sorry about that. I'm gonna move these to GM layer, and I can show you a little bit of a map. So it is the map I have is not uh it's not night as it is, but there's a couple of like closed shops um that are like freestanding cart shops that are near the library gates, probably to entice students who come in and out on their breaks or visiting mages as they go to the library, which is kind of a like a big deal. Like it's kind of what people come to this town for. But those are all shuttered and like the tarps are pulled down and like rope is wrapped around them. Possibly some of the merchandise has been removed for the day. And it's just two guards standing on either side, just kind of boredly looking it over.
I mean, there's always a chance that Jillian could check it out with their student ID. Or are you a little more worried about it currently?
I'll do it, but don't you think it's gonna be weird? Since I mean, there's something that's going on here. Don't you think they're gonna know those of us that disappeared into the basement?
True.
You really think that these two dolts out here know everybody that's on that list of the who fell through the floor?
Good point.
Don't know how the card would work. Like it's just an ID card. I might just or an ID bracelet. I might just flash, and they would
Yeah, I mean,
just see it and let me in. Is
maybe
that
Well,
kind of how the
you-
setup might be?
You haven't used it ever.
I
you
have
were-
never left. You're right.
You've never left. It's they
Okay.
gave it to you with your orientation. And you were certainly free to leave to visit the town whenever you wanted to, but you were a little worried about going into town, being that you
Yes.
weren't sure if you would be arrested with your friends. So you mostly spent the 2 days prowling around the library interior and the dorm rooms.
we could.
Okay.
You could try to get in, and we could just say that we're your family escorting you back to the school because that stalker is like out and about somewhere, and you needed somebody to go with you.
I can see the family resemblance.
I mean, there are different kinds of families out there,
It's true.
all around us.
Mm-hmm.
You think if something were to happen outside the library that the two of them might leave their posts for a minute?
Dancing rats.
I mean,
That's
We-
highly entertaining. I liked it.
we could give it a shot, but
Something else with all these closed up shop carts out here, maybe?
I could also make a slight distraction with some, I don't know, tremors from the so-called earthquake that happened a while ago.
I mean,
Probably
But-
help you with that one as well.
but they're guards. They're not gonna. That's like the last thing they do is leave their post.
But if it's
Kind of
this
trained
late at night
not to leave
and
their posts.
no one's around,
Kind of feel really charming right now, actually. I'm gonna try this.
Which one?
All right. Before we get too far, I think this will be a lot of fun. However, we are nearly out of time for tonight. It is almost 10 o'clock, and we have a giveaway.
Yes,
We
do.
are giving away a gift code. A second. A $10 promo code for digital loot over the Troll Lord Games website. So if you haven't done so already, please enter our drawing, and it could be you. So give you a little bit of time to enter that if you haven't already. And I'm going to go around the table and have each of you introduce yourselves one last time and tell us where we can find you. If people want to follow you in your other games, social media, and endeavors. Let's start with Tithalanos.
hello everyone, my name is Ty Thalanos. You can find me Twitch and Twitter and all the places as Ty Thalanos. I actually stream a game on Wednesdays where I GM. As just a quick note, you know that DM question, are you sure you want to do that? The DM just comment here of, this is going to be a lot of fun. Same kind of like shivers
Yes.
all up
Yeah.
everything. So yeah, we'll see how this is going to turn out next week.
Sounds great. Shelly.
As an addition to that, seeing the DM's face light up with whatever they've just heard, yeah, that just happened too. So, yay. I'm Shelly. Find me out there in the world as Flea Monkey, specifically on Instagram and Threads at Hey, it's Flea Monkey. back on this channel every Tuesday doing Greyhawk with some of these wonderful people, and then Wednesday night with one of these lovely people doing a little Pathfinder 2E with Tithalanos. That would be the places you can find me right now.
Wonderful. Tara.
I am Your Nomi or Your Nomi 2 in a lot of the socials out there, including Discord, so you can find me there. This is the only game I stream as of right now, but I am welcome and open to others. So if you or your friends want to inform, that'd be great. But I'm kind of guild superior loyal, so good luck. But other than that, you can find me pretty much on the socials as Your Nomi or Your Nomi 2.
And last but not least, Andy.
Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Andy, also known as Andy G3D here on Twitch and other places around the internet. You can find me here every Tuesday night playing Heroes of Greyhawk, and now every Thursday night until sometime in May, playing Gren here on this amazing game, having lots of fun. But yeah, come look us up on Discord. We're always hanging out, having a good time.
And I am Ashley, also known as Minnesota Muse. You can find me on Tuesdays Heroes of Greyhawk. Otherwise, you can find me on our Discord as Minnesota Muse, or you can find me on Threads as Minnesota Muse 99, or you can find me on Blue Sky as Minnesota Muse. So come on by, friend me. If you want to chat TTRPGs, I could talk your ear off. Otherwise, I think it's time for a giveaway. All right, last chance. And now we'll do a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and go.
Hey,
Scottish
Scottish
Jeff!
Jeff!
Scottish Jeff. All right. Are you
Not
here
the ferret.
still? Scottish Jeff, are you here?
Are you still here?
Need proof of life?
Yeah. We did have quite a few people enter tonight, so we're going to make sure
He's
that...
here.
Oh, there he is.
All right.
Yay. Andy will whisper you after the game sometime and give you that code.
Not the ferret.
Again, I think he won like a few games ago. So that's great. You worked the
Well,
algorithm.
congratulations.
Yes.
Are we going to raid someone tonight? Or are
We probably should.
Oh, gosh. Who are we going to raid?
Let's see.
I mean, if you have any recommendations, chat, you're welcome to give us recommendations of who we should raid.
Whisper incoming, Jeff.
He wants it in his ear.
Virtual here.
Okay, well, Lord Gazumba's on.
Yeah, sure. Let's go over
Darling Creepshow is on. We could try one of them. Yeah? All right.
there. Either would be
We'll
lovely.
go to Gazumba's if we can. I imagine they're probably wrapping up soon, but maybe we can get in there.
All right. Thanks, everybody. You've been wonderful. See you next week.